Hello everybody, welcome back to Soul Stirred with Marcia. I'm so glad you decided to join me again today. Today we're going to be making stuffed chicken breast. So I did post a photo of this chicken on my Facebook page last week, and I didn't do a cooking tutorial on it. So today I am going to show you exactly how I made it, the seasons I used, and all of that. So first, what I'm going to have, I have my chicken breast here. They've already been seasoned, and I let them sit for a little bit, marinate a little bit, and I'll put everything that I use to season them in the description box below, okay? So what I did was I cut them. I split you have to split it in here so that you can make a pocket. So give me 1 second, I got to get my knife so I can split that one. I already pre-split the other ones, I just wanted to show you how to do it, okay? Give me 1 second. I forgot I was going to have to grab my knife. Apologize for that. Let me wash my hands right quick. And grab that. Yep, here it is. Second, set it off right quick. Okay, so I have my knife. And like I said, the other's already pre-split, so this one we'll have to split it. So I have it here on my parchment, which I'm going to end up using this anyway. So you're going to take it, let's see if you can see what I'm doing. You're going to go from the side here. So you're going to go in here and just make a pocket. Just cut it. Don't go all the way through to the other side, okay? Just want to make a pocket like that. See? Just so I can fit my stuffing in here. So I'm going to put spinach. I'm going to put cream cheese with some herbs in there. It's called herb de Provence. I'll give you a description on that too. So that's going to go inside. Also, it's going to have some mozzarella, a little bit of garlic, and spinach on the inside, okay? So give me 1 second and we'll get this finished. Let me just put my knife there. The other one's already pre-cut. So I'm going to go ahead and lay all these here. I have 4 of them. And see, I've already pre-split the others. So I've got 4. And the seasoning that I use to season these, I also put a little bit of grapeseed oil, okay, too. So I put that in there too. All of this stuff I'm going to be using. So I need to go ahead and mix that up right quick. I'm going to mix up mine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the cream cheese. Put that over here. The cream cheese, which is here. So what I used about I'll say about 5 ounces of cream cheese. These are my herb de Provence. I don't have the container that I had them in because they were in a little small plastic container. So I'm going to put the seasonings here. These are my herbs. So that goes inside the cream cheese. Okay. I also have some extra to put on top of the chicken once I get ready to put that in, if I need it. Okay. So first I'm going to just mix the herbs with the cream cheese. Mix that up real good. And remember, I'm going to add some mozzarella to this too. I'm also going to put a little bit of fresh garlic in here also. So I'm going to take about a teaspoon of chopped garlic. Okay. Put that in there too. Minced garlic. That way it'll give it lots of flavor. You know, the chicken will have lots of flavor. So that's what we want to make sure it has. Lots and lots of flavor. As you can see, they're already pre-seasoned. And as I said, I'm going to put everything in the description below so you'll know exactly what's in there, okay? So now I'm going to add some of this mozzarella to it. So I'm going to add, I don't know, about half of that for now. I can always put some more in there when I get ready to start. So I do want to have a nice cheesy feeling, but not for it to overpower the chicken. So remember, I'm going to put spinach in there too. So I'm going to stuff these real good. I also have toothpicks to secure them while they cook. I don't have to pre-brown them or anything. I'm going to start them in the oven. I have the oven preheating to 375. So I'll leave them at 375 for the first 20 minutes, and then I'll bump it down to 350 and let them finish cooking. And always, if you're not sure about when your meat is done, use a meat thermometer to test it, okay? To make sure that it's at the correct temperature when you finish it, okay? So now I'm going to take my spoon here, and I'm going to just start stuffing these, okay? So give me a minute. When I come back, I'm going to show you. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the first one, and I'll finish them off, the rest of them off camera. So the first one's here. So I just take the stuffing, the filling, and I'm not going to use this for anything else, so it's okay if I stick it back in there. So I'm going to know I got 4 of them to do, so I'm going to put enough that I can have enough for 4, okay? So that's the filling. Then I'm going to take my spinach. Now the spinach, I bought the baby spinach, and what I did a lot of times it comes with the stem on the end. So what I did, I went ahead and took care of these and took the stem off like that and just tossed it in the garbage disposal. So I'm probably going to put about 6 to 8, maybe 10 leaves in there. So I just kind of take it and stuff it in, just like that. I'm gonna put a couple more because this is the only green we're gonna have. We're gonna have some pasta. Well, the family's gonna have pasta. I take it back in. We're gonna have some broccoli because I need the broccoli for me. So we're gonna have some pasta and some broccoli with it. Okay. So let me show you how I'm gonna secure it. So here are my toothpicks. I'm just gonna take a toothpick and I'm gonna kind of, like you're gonna sew it, kind of, sort of, but not really. So I'm just gonna take it and bend it back, come back one time, and take another toothpick and do the same thing over here. In, out, and back in again. Just don't forget to take the toothpicks out when you. I'm sorry, I didn't have that over there and you couldn't see it. I'm gonna do another one so you can see, since I had that in the way. I'm gonna take another quarter of that filling. Remember, I'm doing 4 of these, so you want to make sure you got a decent amount of filling in there so that it doesn't, so that you have plenty of cheese and plenty of spinach and everything in there. So probably about 8 to 10 of these leaves basically is what I want to do. And just stuff them in there. They're going to cook, so it'll be fine. And then once you get them in, hold it up like this. Grab your toothpick over here. Got all my toothpicks and everything ready. So I'm going to go, you can see me, I'm going to go in, back out, and back in again. Okay? Just use 2 toothpicks. Go again here, in, out, and back in again. There you go. Those 2 are ready. I'm gonna do the other 2 off camera, then we'll come back and let you see what I'm gonna do when I put them in the oven. Okay? Be right back. Wash my hands and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back and I wanted you to see the chicken. I've taken it out of the oven. And I'm gonna put the camera down so you can see the chicken. There's the chicken. Just came out. And so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some cheese on top and just melt that on top and just put it on broil because I don't want it to really cook anymore. So I've got mozzarella cheese here. I'm just going to kind of pile it on top of each piece. And some of my filling did melt, and that's okay. It's going to do that. It's going to ooze out a little bit because it's not going to be completely sealed in there. But, so now I'm going to put this cheese on top and run this back in the oven just until the cheese melts, okay? So give me 1 second. I'll be right back and show you that when it comes out, okay? Hey everybody, I'm back. And now, while we're waiting for the chicken to finish, I'm going to go ahead and show you the steps for making my semi-Alfredo sauce. Not really Alfredo because I don't use flour. So I'm going to show you how to make the cheese, the garlic butter cheese sauce for the pasta, okay? Here we go. So in my pan here, I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I've already melted that down. I'm turning my eye back on. I'm going to put in, I have about 3 cloves of garlic, minced, okay? 2 or 3. Or then whatever I had left over there. I thought I mixed up enough. I think that's enough for it. Okay? So I'm just going to let the garlic soften. Let that cook just for a minute in the butter. Okay? And this is what I do. So I can have a keto friendly sauce, because I'll use the sauce on my chicken and they'll put it on the pasta. Okay, so that smells so good. Okay, the garlic is fragrant. So now what I do, I take one of these Knorr chicken bouillon. They're the soft cubes, so I use these. You can see that. That's what I use. And I'm going to put one of those in and just kind of let that soften up in here. Roll around. It's going to give it some good chicken flavor too. Since I don't use flour or anything like that, it's going to give it that chicken flavor, and it's going to serve as the salt too for this sauce. Okay, so the garlic's not burning. That's just the bouillon that's turning brown. You can see it. Okay, then I'm going to add my heavy whipping cream. Okay, so I've got probably about, I would say about 3/4 of a cup for now. 1/2 cup to 3/4 of a cup for now. I'm probably going to end up putting some more in there. Looks like I will, because I'm going to need more. They love sauce. So, and it's going to thicken up because their cream's going to thicken. So I'm going to say I put about a cup of heavy whipping cream in here, okay? So about a cup of heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to let that bouillon soften. Now, if you don't have these, if you can't find these ones that are soft, already ready, you can take the hard ones and soften them up, put them in a little water, okay, and use that. I may end up putting a little water in here. I don't know. If anything, I may just use some half and half or some regular milk. I don't like putting water in my cheese sauce, in my thickened sauces. So anyway, but I'm just saying you can use that if you need to, if you need some water with it. if it gets to be too salty or whatever. But these are the ones I like to use. The ones I like the most is the Better Than Bullion in a jar. That's what I really like. But I'm using these because this is what I have today. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna let you continue to look here at what I'm doing here. Try to put that down. Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry about the camera. I'm trying to get it focused. Okay, now you can see my sauce. So I'm going to leave it on medium right now and just let it start to thicken up on its own. And it will thicken up because of the heavy cream, okay? I am going to add a little bit of black pepper. I don't have crushed. I don't have the whole black pepper, so I'm going to put a little black pepper in there. And I don't believe I'm going to need any salt. I'm going to taste it because of the bouillon. I won't need any salt. If anything, I may add a little more heavy cream or some milk. So let me taste this sauce right quick. To see, to see if it needs any, I doubt that it needs some salt, but I'm gonna try it and see. Nope, don't need any salt. Need some more milk. I'm gonna put a little more of that, but I am gonna end up with some, I'm gonna grab my half and half because I don't want it to be all heavy cream, so I'll be right back. So I'm gonna put a little half and half in here. Probably about a half a cup of half and half. So 1 cup of heavy whipping cream and 1/2 cup of half and half. That's to make a decent sauce. So you'll have enough sauce to go around. Okay. I'm going to taste it again. I'm going to get a new spoon and taste it again. Grabbing a new spoon, I'm going to taste it again and see if the salt level is better. I think it will be. That's perfect. Because when I add the pasta to it, it's going to be just right. So now what I'm going to do, let this simmer just for, until it thickens up. Because it's going to continue to thicken as it sits on the little heat here. All right, so this it's melted butter, okay? 2 tablespoons of butter, melted. 2 cloves of garlic minced. I'm going to say 2 cloves of garlic mixed. Black pepper. 1 cup of heavy whipping cream and 1/2 cup of half and half, okay? And then just let it simmer. I'm going to come back and show you when it gets close to the end because I'm going to add a little cheese to it too, okay? Once it gets there. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I wanted you to see how the sauce is thickening. Remember I told you? I'm going to show you here. See? You can see it's starting to get really thick. And that's really right where I want it to be because I'm going to add some cheese to it too, okay? So I'm going to keep stirring this and add a little bit of cheese. And so what I'm adding is what I have. I have mozzarella, so I'm adding a little bit of mozzarella here. It's going to make it stringy, which is fine. So I'm going to let that melt really good. And just stir it till it melts. Got it on low here, medium to low heat. Turn it down. Got it on about a 4, okay? And see, that just helps to thicken it even more. So that's fine. I'm also going to add a little bit of grated Parmesan and Romano cheese. I normally have the shredded. I don't have any of that. So I'm going to put some of this in here just for the flavor. I like the taste of those two mixed together. So just a little bit of that is all I need. And as you can see, this sauce is nice and thick. Didn't have any flour. You don't need flour. You just don't have to have it. If you use heavy cream, or your half and half, it's got half of cream, half of regular milk, but I use heavy cream. That helps to thicken it. As you can see, this is a good thick sauce. Let me get another spoon so I can show you. Let me grab one of these here. So I want you to be able to see the thickness of the sauce. So as you can see that? And see how it coats the spoon? Yeah, that lets you know that it's a good, rich sauce, okay? I'm going to take a little taste. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand. Delicious. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this little cup. Because I'm doing keto, I'm going to take a little bit of sauce out for me to eat with my chicken. The rest of it is for them to have for their pasta. So I'm going to I have the pasta already cooked here. And so I have the, what you call it, rigatoni. I think that's what it's called. And a little pasta water's in here too. So I'm going to put that in there. Not all of it. Because we can also have some of that for pasta salad or whatever we want to use it for. But I like to make it nice and creamy. So this is their pasta they're going to have with their chicken and their broccoli. And the chicken is almost there. So this is the pasta. And what I'll do, I'll put some fresh, I have some fresh parsley I'm going to put on top. And a little bit of, yeah, here it is. I chopped this earlier. Put a little more cheese on top. I'll go ahead and turn that off. Sprinkle a little Parmesan on top of that. And a little bit of grated parsley that I chopped earlier to be ready for this when I want it on top. Just put a little fresh parsley on top. Because I normally, if I'm cooking, I normally chop it ahead of time so I can put it on top. That way, that's ready. So we're gonna put that to the side and leave that. We have extra pasta left over. We can use that for something else. Or I think I may use that to make a casserole with that. So I can certainly do that. And I'll probably do that later today. And if I do, I'll record that and let you see that too. So here we go. Our pasta's ready. That's our second dish. We're waiting for the chicken to get done. It'll be here in a little bit. And we're going to have broccoli with it too. So when we come back, I'll show you the chicken when I take it out of the oven and put some mozzarella cheese on top for it to melt real quickly. Broil it. And then we'll show you the finished product with the broccoli. I'll show you the whole plate with everything on it, okay? We'll see you back in a little bit. Thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm back with the finished product. So as you can see, there you go. That's our stuffed chicken with broccoli. That's my keto plate. Now for my family, they're not keto, so I did do the pasta for them. And I did the pasta here, as you can see it. You can see that. Yeah. I'll put the camera down here so you can see it. So now I'm going to cut into the chicken, just so you can see the stuffing on the inside. So I'm just going to cut it in the middle that way. Go right through the middle. A toothpick is on this side, so let me cut it and turn it. There you go. See there? Yummy. So let me put this here so you can see the spinach and the cheese on the inside. Now some of the cheese did ooze out, and that's okay, but it's all there. And then I had a little sauce on top. Okay. Yum. That looks good. Okay. Plus, let me show you. I have extra sauce for mine since I'm not doing the pasta, so I can put the cheese sauce on my broccoli. Have a little extra sauce on it, okay? So I'll show you what I did. I just put a little extra sauce on the broccoli there, so I can still have, see, it's still smoking. It's really good. So, okay, we're gonna have this for dinner. I'm gonna take a quick bite and let you know how it tastes, okay? So let's do that right quick. We'll play here so you can see it. Let me just grab a quick little bite and put some little extra sauce on it and the cheese. Mmm. Yes, look at that cheese. This is my bite, your bite, my bite. Here we go. Let's taste it. I told you. This is a winner. You have to make this, I'm telling you. So flavorful, so good. And say if you're making it, make a couple extras for the next day or wrap it up and freeze it. Make you a couple extra ones for later on in the week or whatever. But yeah, this is really good. It's easy too, as you can see. 2 or 3 little steps and you're done. Really flavorful, really good. Y'all have to try this. If you try it, let me know. Post a picture either on my Facebook page. I am Marcia Brown, or Soul Stirred by Marcia on Facebook. I am Soul Stirred with Marcia B here on YouTube. I'm also Marcia Brown and Soul Stirred by Marcia on Instagram. So please hit me up. Post your picture on any of my social medias. Also, please, if you will, thumbs up the video, like, comment, share, and please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that whenever I put up a video, you'll get a copy of it.